What's going on, everyone? I'm gonna be going over the leaked release date for Zenless Zone Zero, but first, I just want to quickly talk about how crazy of a week this has been for Hoyoverse. Throughout this whole week, we're getting version 4.6 for Genshin Impact, version 4.7 drip marketing for Genshin Impact, version 7.4 for Honkai Impact, the 1 year anniversary day, which gives a 10 pull for Honkai Star Rail. Even Tears of Themis is getting a login event this week. So Hoyoverse is absolutely going ham, and we should also be getting the 2.3 drip marketing for Honkai Star Rail. Insane week, right? But to add on to this, the release date, the exact day for Zenless Zone Zero has just been leaked on the official App Store. It's gonna be coming out on July 3rd. Now, this is actually my initial prediction. I guessed initially that the game was going to be coming out July, but then in my latest video I changed my mind and I predicted June 19th, which after I made that video I realized that's the same day Honkai Star Rail version 2.4 is coming out, so they couldn't do it. But I was only off by 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks. So it's gonna be coming out July 3rd. That should be July 2nd for us in North America. Again, obviously July 3rd for the people in the rest of the world. But again, initially I wasn't that hyped for Zenless Zone Zero, right? It took me a couple of years to make my first video on the game. Years. It took me years to make my first video on ZZZ because, well, it's in the name, you know. At first, I thought it was kind of a snooze fest, but looking at a couple of things in CBC3 actually makes me a little bit hyped for the game. Now, if you want to have a complete blank state, know nothing about the game, or anything about it when you play, then feel free to click off or skip ahead a little bit. But I'm gonna be talking about a couple of the features that I noticed in ZZZ real quick. So one thing is to note for Zenless Zone Zero is there's undeniably a lot of similarities with the game and Honkai Impact, which I was not expecting, to be honest. I thought it would have been another Genshin Impact, right? But Honkai Star Rail is seemingly Genshin, but like done better, right? And I feel like Zenless Zone Zero is kind of gonna be the same. Um, Zenless Zone Zero has S ranks just like in Honkai Impact, state combat stages. You know, in my opinion, from what I've seen, okay, it really does seem like Honkai Impact, but reskin. I'm not. Please don't cancel me. I listen. The Honkai Impact community is scary, but if I'm being honest, there it's a freakish amount of similarities, similarities that only Honkai Impact and Zenless Zone Zero share. um I thought Star Rail would have been or would have had similarities with Honkai Impact, because Star Rail used to be Honkai Impact for Galaxia. um so everyone thought it would have been a sequel to Honkai Impact. Turns out it's not. It's kind of like its own standalone game, with a lot of characters from Honkai Impact. But Zenless Zone Zero, we know, brand new IP from Hoyoverse. Um, it seems like Honkai Impact, but like reskin, really. I'm not saying it's just Honkai Impact but reskin, but it really does seem like to the core as a game it has a lot of similarities with Honkai Impact. It's gonna be its own standalone game for sure. It's not gonna. I guarantee you, it's not gonna feel anything at all like playing Honkai Impact. But the combat and all that, the combat stages, the way that the game is just laid out, and even the way the UI, like the GUI, is laid out, really gives off Honkai Impact vibes. But that's it for this video. I'm a little bit hyped for Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, also, they're taking the 300 pulse selector from Honkai Star Rail, putting it in Zenless Zone Zero. If you think that as a free-to-play player you're gonna get to that 300 guarantee soon, you're wrong. Okay, I just reached 300 pulls as a free-to-play or a pseudo free-to-play in Honkai Star Rail, for the Stellar Warp 5-star selector. That's after a year. Literally, 12 months it took me to reach 300 pulls on the Stellar Warp, and I even use Jade sometimes. Not that much, maybe only like 10-20 pulls in total. But that's it. If you're hyped for Zenless Zone Zero, make sure to put it in the comments. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to the game. Gonna play it for a little bit, grind out some content, grind out some videos. But yeah, that's it. Goodbye.